Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed back with another Apex Arena video. This time featuring myself versus Roylee. And I looked into this. In his bio on his hero card, he says that this is his new account, so hey. Whoop, small world. But anyways, we're going to jump right into it on the Cavern of Light. He's going to start off banning my Resent Seal. I'm going to start off banning Kruger, never want to see him. Going to pick Weiler so I have a healer. He bans Ledin and Lolly Jessica, alright. Picks Resent Seal himself, that was very odd in my opinion. I ban Sigma and Rainforest so I don't have to deal with them. Pick Juggler. Bans Illustrial and Sigma so I can't pierce his guard. Alright. And he picks Amelia. Trying something different. So I ban Yulia and Sage of the Trees. Pick Elwyn. Faction buff and busts through a lot of the units. He bans Yulia and Mariel. Picks up Gizeroff. So I ban Arianrada and Alucia. Pick up Noemi. He basically has no damage. He bans Hilda and Rosalia. Picks up Sophia. So I ban Akka and Estelle. He has 3 healers, 1 semi-DPS, and a tank. And then I take Liana. Picks up Imelda. Since she has probably slightly more damage than Iris. Now there's only going to be 2 ways for me to win. I have to either brute force Amelia down or I have to trap him with Juggler. And I'm pretty sure I was pretty sure at the start of this I wasn't going to be able to just trap him with Juggler. So brute force method it is. Faction buff, alright. The only other thing I was worried about was this construct just dealing, piss poor amount of damage to keep me from being at full health. And I didn't want him to ultimate construct and just make me waste time, make me waste effort on them. I'm going to jump in immediately, lock him down and just deal a ton of AoE. Going to make him burn through as many heals as possible. Take Noemi. Ice Lance. Because she's holy, it did not do enough damage, and she has a lot of magic resistance. Hold on. Just gonna look at this real quick. 1055, the highest I've seen of any tank. So pretty good to counter Noemi. And she has 1025 defense, so really tanky Amelia. What I did notice, he doesn't have her exclusive weapon, but it just came out. So she's not able to counter anything above 2 range. So really lucky with that. I was doing the test here with the Ice Lance to see if she had it or not. Thankfully she didn't. Just gonna move forward. I'm gonna high stakes. That way I get a bunch of damage increase. Everyone's gonna get healed. He's just trying to put out some damage. That way I don't just auto win through damage. I am just trying to brute force this Amelia. Gonna Reign of Glory. I want to burn as many buffs off of her as possible. And because she doesn't have any healers, my Noemi should be able to bust through a bit easier. Unfortunately not. She heals up. Should have gone with Noemi beforehand. As you can see, this has been a very, very productive part of me. But she's not at full health. So Trent guards aren't at full health. They don't have the extra stats on there. So Ellen moves over. Boom, takes off the first life. Alright, bunch of restoration. I move in range. I freeze strike. Or ice lance, I mean. Just gonna heal up. And then here comes the boom. He attacks. Alright. Now, what he was trying to do was he was trying to get rid of all the buffs that I needed to get a big beast shock off. But for some reason he didn't use ultimate construct. I freeze strike again with Noemi because I got the act again from regroup. She's not at full life. Alright, I beast shock. And I rip through her, leaving him completely defenseless. Doesn't matter at this point. He realizes he's lost. That's why he went into the fog. And then he just gives up. So, one of the things I've said a lot, and I'll say it always again, don't pick your healers too early. Like, I wasn't banning your healers. There's no... You know, I didn't have an AoE debuff box. There was no reason you should have picked Resencio first. I feel picking the healer first and then a tank. Like, first one you could have picked the tank, and then you could have picked DPS and then gone to healers. You would have had, like, a one tank, 2 DPS, 2 healer box. There would have been a lot more maneuverability that you had there. If you had anybody else with AoE, you could just keep poking. That way I'm not at full health, so I don't have as much damage on Noemi, because obviously sorcerers need full health. Do not pick healers early unless they are banning your healers. I'm always going to say that. Alright. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. Help growing the channel. Do appreciate the support. RighteousFreed out.